Hi, my name's Siobhan Mullan. I'm the chair of AWSELVA and I work as a researcher at Bristol Vet School. I thought I'd just let you know how the COVID pandemic has affected the work that I do. I guess on the face of it, initially we thought that the projects that I'm involved in wouldn't be too affected, but as it's turned out and the lockdown in the UK has gone on for a little longer, we have been a bit more affected. So I'm running one project which is looking to develop a welfare assessment protocol for racehorses in the UK, and we're working with the British Horse Racing Authority, who were out collecting data on what we hope to be 200 racing yards. They collected data on 80 yards before their staff were laid off to be supported by the government. So in fact that project is slightly on hold now, and we also work closely with farm assurance schemes on another project. Likewise, a lot of their staff has been furloughed, and so as a consequence the postdocs that I work with on those projects are also now furloughed, which actually will be a lifeline, I think, for them and will enable them to extend their contract and we can still get the projects finished. So I've been working from home. I've really been missing the interactions with my colleagues and those kind of really stimulating conversations that we have in the tea room and corridors and so on, just talking to people about the projects. A fair few people are doing COVID related research, kind of quick surveys and so on. I'm involved with a couple of students looking at telemedicine and also a survey more widely around the world looking at ethical issues faced by vets during the COVID pandemic. And perhaps more sort of systemically and slightly troublingly, you can imagine the university is in quite a sort of panic about the situation. Financially for them, we've had a bit of a financial lockdown, and it's going to be pretty impossible for us to apply for charity funding, and certainly all the work that I've been doing to date has been funded by charities, and this will have quite a significant impact on particularly the more applied research, looking at interventions and direct kind of welfare improvement strategies. So I don't know how long this will go on for. Probably, definitely, medium term, I would say, and potentially if austerity kind of kicks in once things settle down, then it could be even longer. And so there will be some pretty structural changes to how welfare research is funded. Anyway, one of the bonuses is that I've been able to spend a bit more time in the garden, and I've taken what was a pretty kind of derelict concrete pond when we moved into the house and have upgraded it a little bit. So I'm now very happy to see my water lilies and irises and bog plants around the edge starting to flourish.